Right, we are now gonna go inside the Palace 41. We're just gonna go down the stairs. I'm gonna close the door behind me. And this is the very, very spacious saloon. As you can see, there are just windows all around. And it's a shame because the sun was shining, and but during the summertime, it just feels like a sauna in here, which is wonderful. Again, this is a Liveaboard for the past year and a half. Just very, very spacious. If I could just zoom back a little bit. We're looking at the front of the boat, and I think what we'll do, so we're gonna go to the aft cabins and the rear head. So like this way. Again, it's just extremely very, very spacious and just a lovely boat. I didn't have a chance to measure the draft, but it's on the description. And if we're just walking down, just behind there, just to give you the details, as you can see, everything's in beautiful mahogany. That is the wine cabinet, and it's there's a key for that, of course. And then if you just step down, you'll see a photo of the boat in the 70s with the original owner. So this boat is basically just filled with 40 years worth of paperwork. It's very, very organized. And there's Nico, one of the fur babies. So to the port side, we are gonna come to the rear head, and it has a window that opens up, that slides open. This is the bigger one of the two, and there are showers there if you want to utilize the showers, and basically that pulls out, and then there's storage space there, and let's see if I could do this one, and then there is the toilet, and that is the view going back up to the saloon. And the steps on both sides of the boat, on the rear side, and then the stairs leading down to the kitchen, those lift up so you could see the engine, or access the engine from both sides, and that'll be another video so you can see the engine room. So I'm just gonna look at the aft cabin. We're just gonna turn around. It's basically they're mirror images, both sides. So you have a sliding window there, and then you have another peekaboo window there. You have the built-in wardrobe, and that's a 50-inch TV that comes with the boat. And then there's the can we see it? Yes, it's beautiful. The rear hatch, and then you basically have much of well, it's similar. And the really nice detail of the boat is that you have these shelving on both sides for whatever you need to put on there. Phone, cup of coffee, whilst you're watching TV. What I can say, and thanks for staying with me, is that so those are basically drawers that just pulls out, and behind that mirror is actually where the water tank sits, and beneath these proper single bed, that's where your diesel tanks are located. So, and there is in all three cabins, you have basically wardrobe with plenty of hanging space, and it's very, 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 very deep. And then what's really, really clever is that not most, all of them, the baseboard can lift out, and basically you have the storage underneath there for whatever you want to store, winter clothes, summer clothes, shoes. And then I had this installed here. It was a bit interesting that there's sockets in all of the cabins, including the small single, but there wasn't one here, so I had that installed, and as you could see, it is suited to receive phone charging cables. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna head back to the front. I'm not gonna show you the single cabin on starboard side because that's where I use it for storage for anything and everything, skis, rock climbing equipment. But what I can say is that there's a small built-in wardrobe with a mirror, and then directly I'm gonna see if I can show you the door without showing you bit of stuff. So that's the door there. So the single sits parallel to the boat, and there is a built-in wardrobe on the right side as you enter, and there are actually I believe 5 cubby holes, built-in cubby holes inside the wardrobe, which is very, very clever. And this particular wardrobe has a key, so it's locked. And in addition, when you lift out the floorboard of the wardrobe, that is actually where a small safe is located. And interestingly enough, there's a really ancient flare gun in there. So here we are looking at the controls. Oh, sorry about that book. And so what we're gonna do now is let me just pan up. So we are gonna walk down to the kitchen area, and what I love about this is because there's windows above it, it's very, very, very well lit as you're cooking. A little bit of the details, these small lamps here, there's one there, and then there's another one there. Those are wired, so the wiring is actually inside the boat, and they really give ambient lighting. Let's see. And then this L-shaped bed, which is about 7 foot long, you can actually make that into a double if you want. So if we're going down into the galley stroke kitchen, microwave, there's a socket there, marble cutting boards. This was left by the previous owners who've owned this the boat, Swan of Hamble, for 45 years. And then there's the galley basically, and I just put this flashboard there, and just put those hooks just so I don't need to look for the bits as I'm cooking. And then if we're gonna turn around this way, we are gonna come to the forehead. Let me see if the door's gonna stay open. Sorry, there it is, if you can see it. Nice thing about this, and then there's a sink there, a mirror, and then there's a light, 1 and 2. And this particular leads to the wiring for for the console dashboard up above us. And if you look here, well, it's just massive. Sorry, but it's really, really deep. It's about, I would say, at least 2 feet deep. It's really, really deep, so it's really, really good storage. So again, like the rear bathroom, this one also has capacity should you want to take a shower. Again, the teak and the mahogany throughout this boat is just beautiful. We're gonna look at the front cabin, but just one side of it, because on the other side is just more miscellaneous. So there's the door, and there is the hatch. Again, it's a large size hatch, so plenty of light. And then you basically have peekaboo windows, I call it, and it's the same on the other side. And then you basically have the bed that looks like this. And then what's clever is that you have, let me see if I could go below. You have these storage spaces, and there are 2 on each side, so a total of 4 for whatever you want to keep under there. And then the wardrobe closet is actually here. I'm gonna go really, really quickly. Let's see if I can. There it is. And again, much like the wardrobe in the rear part of the boat, they're almost identical in size, I believe. And again, it's deep, and then you could also lift the floorboard to store more stuff under there. And again, it's just loads and loads of just storage space. And actually, if you pull the back of the sofa, you could actually even store stuff in there. But she is just so beautiful. You never feel crowded in. So, and then again, just want to show you quickly. So those stairs there, they lift up, so you can access the engine room as well. Sorry that this has been long, but I really wanted you to get a sense of just how beautiful the Swan of Hamble is. I'm just gonna go one more time. There's our resident swans, one of 2 pairs. Yeah, sorry, that's Miko wanting to go outside, but he's not allowed. Okay, I'm just gonna go one more like this. Miko, do you want to say hi? Okay, thank you again for looking and for your interest in the Swan of Hamble. Have a good day.